Hi folks, Chris Scott here once again, coming to you from the beautiful city of Niagara Falls, Canada. It's my hometown. It's Canada Day, and I would just want to wish everyone across Canada a happy Canada Day. And to all those around the world that are tuning in, I just want to tell you what a great country this is that we live in Canada. And the spirit in this country, with all the different nationalities and people from all walks of life, we, for the most part, we get along so well together, and that's what makes Canada great. All the diversity and the different ethnic groups and all that. So I really appreciate living in Canada, and so I wanted to share this special song. And you know, this is an original song I want to do, and one nice thing about original songs, you can tell the story about what made you write this song. And this particular song is called Everywhere I Go. And it was a number of years ago when my son Calvin was small. We took a trip across Canada, just him and I, took a motor home, took off for a couple of months. And while we were driving, you know, we were meeting a lot of different people and just enjoying the spirit of the country, all right across from the east coast to the west. And it really moved me. And so we started to fool around and write this song. And my son Calvin, who was pretty young at the time, said, "Well, oh, you're writing a song, Dad?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm trying to write one." As I'm driving this motor home, you know, it's a long way across Canada. So he said, "Well, what do you got so far?" So, you know, I hummed a bit and I told him a few of the words I had. He said, "Oh, that's pretty good, Dad," you know. And about an hour later, we're driving, and as I say, we did a lot of driving. And here's my son. At the time, he might have been 8, 9 years old. He said, "Dad," he says, "I got some words for you for this song of yours." And I says, "You do?" He says, "Yeah." And I really didn't think that he was going to come up with much, you know, being so young like that. But I'll tell you, you know, when he told me what he had, he was writing better than I was writing. Like, I just about fell off the seat of the truck. And I said, "You know, buddy," I says, "I'm going to put that in my song." And he was impressed that Dad's going to put these words that he came up with in my song. And then a number of years later, I was able to have an opportunity to sing this song on national TV a couple of times. And because of that, I had put my son as 25% writer. And I promised him I would do that. If a song had made any money, I says, "I'll share it with you." So a couple of years later, because of this national TV show a couple of times, he got a check when he was around 13, you know, maybe 12, 13. And he got a check. And it was a pretty big check for a young guy. And so he got his first royalty check from this song. And this song basically just talks about the different people that we met across Canada and the spirit that is in this country. And we just really appreciate it. So hope you enjoy it. Just me and my guitar. And it's called Everywhere I Go. From the western coast of BC to the eastern shores of Newfoundland, I've traveled and I've come to understand. There's a spirit across the country that is vibrant and alive, sustaining people so they can survive. I found joy and I found laughter, shared the sorrows that did matter, but we could always see the bright side of the day. Our hearts were soft and open as the bread was passed and broken. We shared our stories while time slipped away. Now I know everywhere I go, there's always one on whom I can depend. Yes, I know everywhere I go, there's someone I can always call a friend. Like an eagle soaring higher with the wind beneath its wings and the mountains rising up to greet the king. There's an awesome sense of power that just cannot be denied in pulling us and keeping us alive. There's a bond that can't be broken like strong cords that intertwine. There's a love that only heaven can define. And the peace that passes understanding planted in my soul assures me I will never be alone. Now I know everywhere I go, always one on whom I can depend. Yes, I know everywhere I go, there's someone I can always call a friend. From the coastal cliffs of Labrador to the Great Lakes of the North, across the wheat fields of the prairies to Alberta's rich dark soil, there's a unity that I can see existing in us all. From Vancouver Island to the great Niagara Falls, now I know everywhere I go, there's always one on whom I can depend. Yes, I know everywhere I go, there's someone I can always call a friend. Yes, I know everywhere I go, there's always one on whom I can depend. Yes, I know everywhere I go, there's someone I can always call a friend. Everywhere I go. And just so you know, the words that my son came up with in this song was in the second verse, and it was these 4 lines. Like an eagle soaring higher with the wind beneath its wings, and the mountains rising up to greet the king. When he gave me those words, just blew me away, really. So I hope you enjoyed the song, and happy Canada Day. I would just want to, before I go, say that a number of you folks have taken the time to tune into my channel and listen to some of the songs I've chosen. And you've even taken the time to send me beautiful notes and messages saying how much you enjoyed it. And I just want to say thank you very much. Appreciate it. Happy Canada Day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.